Welcome everybody to the Detonated YouTube channel. Today we're going to be going through another viral reply to a recent Detonated post, which actually led to an even deeper discussion regarding carry forward for Black Ops 7. So we're joined today by Detonated co-owner Mr. Fajardi. How are you doing today, my friend?
Yeah, I'm doing well, but we're back here again. We're at the same place we were just a few videos ago, and another tweet I put out may have rustled some feathers with some sides of the community. And I don't even think it was that controversial. The tweet reads, I hope Black Ops 7 has some of these iconic multiplayer outfits from Black Ops 2. And there's 4 pictures provided of the different faction uniforms that you would play as in BO2. Very high possibility we could see these operator skins as maybe default operator skins, 100%. But Twitter had something else in mind. And the biggest post of which, from Not Orion LMAO, reads, nope, sorry, you're getting Rick and Morty skins, which has completely transpired into a whole nother conversation about Call of Duty losing its identity as a whole, and merging into carry forward as well, which we got a little bit of new information on recently. But you can go through the replies here. So many people are like, no, you're going to get Family Guy, you're going to get Fortnite 2.0. Everything negative you could see about crossovers is within this tweet and the quote retweets. It's hilarious.
Now, what I find really funny about this is that in almost every lobby we get into, we're seeing crossover skins. So people are buying them. It reminds me of the brick wall gif where people are just complaining into the ether or talking to nobody because, yeah, you can argue, hey, Call of Duty could do a better job with maintaining its identity and bringing out more milsim outfits or adding in the campaign skins we've all been waiting for. Why are they focusing on crossovers? People know that all of that prints money, but people are clearly buying this content. They wouldn't keep doing it if people weren't buying it. So I feel like folks really do forget who the majority of the player base is within Call of Duty and who really is opening up their wallet nearly every single day to buy some of these outfits. What's also really interesting is that a dev over at Raven quietly confirmed in a reply that yes, these crossovers are making money, hence why you keep seeing them not just in Call of Duty, but other popular games as well. Something I am curious about, especially when it comes to mentioning Rick and Morty, is would people really have an issue with carry forward in particular with Black Ops 7 or with crossovers in general if the skins weren't cel-shaded cartoons? Like if you saw more collabs like Terminator or let's say a John Wick, which I'm sure will happen one day, would people really have much of an issue? I still feel like, my gut tells me I still feel like you would probably still see similar complaints online like, oh, well, the new game has carry forward, so the game's going to drop and you're still going to see a bunch of skins that don't really match the game itself because there's crossovers from the previous title. I feel like that's still what would happen. Now, this ended up sparking an additional conversation about carry forward because while I do believe Black Ops 7 will probably be the last carry forward title that brings over content from the last premium game, you'll probably still see the ability to use just about everything in Warzone anyway. Regardless of all of that, carry forward has been a big topic of discussion for the last couple of years. And we'll get back to kind of where the sentiment was around MW3 later in the video. But we did get new information about carry forward in BO7 thanks to the new ESRB rating.
Now, the rating details actually some cosmetics that are already in Black Ops 6 for Black Ops 7. So a lot of people saw this and were like, is carry forward confirmed? They're going to be able to use all of our weapons, operators, and blueprints inside of the futuristic title almost 40 years after the initial date for Black Ops 6. And a lot of people have mixed opinions on this. I, for one, am not too upset about it. And I think, the way to handle carry forward as a whole, you let the launch period be completely default to what the aesthetic of Black Ops 7 is, and then maybe when Season 1 rolls around and the Warzone integration happens, then you sort of put all the Black Ops 6 cosmetics in there. I'm personally a fan. I like being able to use all the stuff I bought for the previous year. I think it was great from going from MW2 to MW3, especially with the boys operators that actually got a Part 2 crossover during Modern Warfare 3. So who knows, maybe we see something like that in the future, a little Part 2 of a crossover, maybe TMNT, get some Shredder going. That would be kind of cool. But yeah, carry forward, a lot of people are upset. You're for it or against it. And that's sort of the general sentiment here.
But I find it ultimately very hypocritical that going back around, let's say a year ago, there were so many folks at my throat in various videos over on stream when I said, yeah, I think it makes sense to just have a clean start with Black Ops 6 and that it wouldn't make sense to carry forward anything from Modern Warfare 3 to BO6. You're talking a Modern Warfare title with content transferring to a Black Ops game, that never really made sense to me. Through Warzone, I get it. But I think from premium game to premium game, unless it's part of the same sub-series, carry forward doesn't make sense. And I don't think, like I said, for the next couple of years, we're going to see this again anyway.
So that's been our mini breakdown on the community reception to sort of default operator skins and carry forward for Black Ops 7. But let us know, do you guys want carry forward, or do you not want to see a crossover ever again in Call of Duty as a whole?
But overall, thank you for the support, whether it's on my channel, whether it's this channel, Detonated's Twitter, the articles in the site. I'm sure we'll see you guys running around as Ninja Turtles or maybe even Rick and Morty during Black Ops 7 at some point. Regardless of what people are saying, people's wallets are going to keep opening. That's just the way it is, unfortunately. So it remains to be seen when carry forward will be implemented. I think it's less of a when and more of a what. What skins are we going to see inside of Black Ops 7 because of carry forward and because of the success of all of the recent crossovers?